Hello and welcome to the Fantasy Football Network. I'm your host, Jonathan Park. Today's FFN update will be recapping Week 3 of SuperAsianMan's Fantasy Football. It was a heartbreaker this past weekend, seeing only 4 teams score above their original projections. Anyways, let's get into the highlights. Shoaib the Moose Knuckles continues to show dominance by taking down Skullless team, thereby solidifying his grasp on the number 1 overall seed. People thought Shoaib the Moose Knuckles were crazy for drafting Lamar Jackson early in the 4th round, but with back-to-back 40-plus point showings, maybe all the other general managers were crazy for not grabbing him when they had the chance. Speaking about grabbing a quarterback early in the draft, there was another team who also had the same idea. In the 3rd round, Skullless team drafted Justin Herbert instead of Lamar Jackson, who only scored 13.58 points. Skullless team must be kicking themselves in the butt over their decision, but instead they are stuck with a win record that resembles something else in a place that the sun don't shine. But despite the heavy losses, there are always teams out there ready to celebrate. Dark Sith Lords are partying hard, seeing how they got the highest score of the week, with 117.56 points, taking down the once former undefeated 14th pick. Dark Side Sith Lords are looking to take another undefeated team down, King Kong Squad, which should be a close game and, in this reporter's opinion, the matchup of the week. But those 2 winning teams shouldn't be the only ones getting all the looks. 2 other teams that are also 3-0 starting this season are Throwing a Hail Mary and System Outprinting You Suck. This sibling duo is following the footsteps of their great Mongolian ancestors, conquering and wreaking havoc. Both Matthew's marvelous team and Josh's phenomenal team need to find a way to right their ships, and maybe, just maybe, they can put a stop into these 2's tracks. Pokimane Tier 3 Sims were flirting with more than just Pokimane last night. However, they ended up going home with nothing but a loss. Despite being projected to win, System Outprint and You Suck rode on CD Lamb's back and onto victory Monday night. Pokimane Tier 3 Sims just can't catch a break, especially seeing how he left almost 50 points on the bench between 3 players. This may be a reporter's hot take, but being one of 4 teams to remain winless, maybe Pokimane Tier 3 Sims should start looking to investing more in his players instead of Pokimane. Talk about another heartache. Careless Bears loses by less than 3 points to Josh's phenomenal team. Despite having good performances by most of his team, David Montgomery of the Chicago Bears had to leave early due to an ankle knee injury. It must be even more frustrating seeing the backup Khalil Herbert, owned by 14th pick, got a whopping 29.9 points. Rumors are on the rise that Careless Bears is looking to trade away both David Montgomery and Darnell Mooney. Injuries and frustrations are piling up in SuperAsianMan's Fantasy Football League, and things seem to be getting worse as the season rolls on. Join us again next week where you will see all the action. You've been watching an FFN update. I'm Jonathan Park.